most common and well-known defenses that exist is the defense of self-defense. Now, in California, you are allowed to use self-defense if you reasonably believe that you have to use force to defend yourself against immediate harm. In other words, you have the right to defend an attack with an attack. However, in a self-defense case and defense, you have to use force that is considered reasonable. So that means, for example, if you're walking down the street and someone bumps into you or some person pushes you, you cannot retaliate by pulling out a gun and shooting them in the face. That would be not reasonable or unreasonable under the circumstances. It would be unreasonable because under the circumstances of a person pushing you, you understand that the adequate force necessary would be a push back if you're intending to push back at all. Escalating it by grabbing a weapon like a knife or a gun, unless you feel that it's escalating from the other person's side, would not be reasonable under the circumstances. In other words, the force has to equal the force. Now, in addition to this, the force has to be immediate. It cannot be something that is sometime in the future. There has to be an immediacy aspect to self-defense. For example, if a person indicates they intend to attack you next week, that doesn't mean that you can attack them now, because there has to be an immediate factor of someone acting and you reacting to them. You cannot use self-defense against a future promised harm that you may or may not even face. Now, to learn more about self-defense and other defenses, contact the Inland Empire Criminal Defense Law Firm today. We can help you.